Hello, welcome to this new episode of the Alex Show TV. It's episode 348 from August the 19th of the year 2024. Today is a Monday, and today's short episode is We Will Never Know the Absolute Truth. I've tackled this topic a few times now, and there's so much talking about the truth, there's so much controversy. I think we are programmed in this reality to be truth seekers. We really need to know the truth. As I shared, that is a mental program we all have. And that's why we act the way we act, that we go through our lives really trying to find the truth. And I'm not talking only about spirituality, death, all of that stuff. We want to know the truth about everything. We have these programs, several programs in our minds that, first of all, we need to know the truth. It has to make sense. That's another one. We have to be right. So we have to be on the right side of the truth if there's a right and wrong. And basically all mental implantations about the truth. What I believe the truth is something in a sphere that has angles to it and has possibilities and that. So, for example, let's say we're in a pool and a part of the pool is on the shade and a part of the pool is in the sun, and you suddenly say, "Hey, it's sunny outside," or something like that, or we are being, we're exposed to the sun, and I say no because I'm on the shade part. I say no, where I am, there's shade, there's no sun. So we start discussing, and we're both right, okay? And we're both right because the truth is like that. The truth has angles and possibilities, and it's like time, which I'm actually is going to be the next show because it's a similar thing. Everything is in a sphere. So when you actually change the concept of absolute truth, that is usually through the out there, through science, through investigation, through knowledge, through books, through talking to someone, that we share something. Oh, this guy's got it. He has the absolute truth on this. We're going to figure out that we were kind of all right and all wrong at the same time because it all depends. Okay. Well, when you make your peace with it, when you make your peace that we may never know the absolute truth because it doesn't exist, because it's all an angle, it's all a possibility, then we're going to be at peace with it. And another show that is coming is prepared. I'm just going to record it in a few days. Is that the truth is actually our experiences. So we have our truth. I know that a lot of people right now, they are disgusted by this concept that we all have our own truth, but we do. Because what we have gone through in our experiences, which is not only this life, is thousands of lives, thousands of experiences. If you don't want to call them past lives, just call them past experiences. There is so much more to what you remember. That's why we're truth seekers. We want to know. We want to know. We know there's more out there. That's why we're so obsessed with it. And we seek peace, and we find peace, for example, in religions and that, because we say it's giving us the truth. And if you're fine with that, that's perfect. That's your truth, by the way. If you are, for example, a Christian, a Muslim, a Jew, that's perfectly fine. Don't allow anyone to tell you that's wrong. That's perfectly fine. That's your truth at this time. I'm gonna make another example similar to the one in the pool. I get that a lot all the time because I kind of defend Pleiadians. Okay, I think most of Earth has gone through the Pleiades system, star system, which, by the way, they live in stars, not planets. It's a little bit different experience. Some say Pleiadians are warriors. And they actually fought the. Sorry, I'm recording this live. They fought the reptilians. I'm sorry about that. I just had a moment there. I forgot the word. The reptilians, okay? And they defeat them. That's correct, okay? But they focus on that part of the truth, that moment of Pleiadians, that by the way, is in the past, when Pleiadians were a three-dimensional reality civilization, okay? So they were physical, they were belligerent, they were divisive, they were into that. And then some say this knowledge about Pleiadians, that they're all about love, unity, that they don't have a physical body, because some of these experiences with Pleiadians, some are in a physical body and some only see the soul, the spirit, okay, which comes usually in a black light, something like that. The ones that want to, it's so difficult to explain. Okay, when you have these experiences, it's so difficult to explain because it's like explaining a blurry picture, a blurry, something, okay? Something that is blurry to you. So for you to put it in words, it's very difficult to do. And that's when people don't believe the story, the experience, okay? But what I'm trying to say is Pleiadians 3D, they were like that, and they did defeat the reptilians and others. They were in many wars, but then they evolved. They became Pleiadian 70, which is, I believe, is currently like that. That the body is optional, so they can go spiritually as long as they like, and then they might take a body for an experience, for example, to coming here to planet Earth or something like that. So which is right and which is wrong, which is truth and which is lies? They're both correct. They're both truth. It's just a different moment. It's a different angle. So when you're trying to explain someone that claims that the true Pleiadian experience, the true Pleiadian, truth, sorry about repeating, but the truth, I mean, who the Pleiadians are truly like that, they go with the 3D and they say you are wrong. They're not about love, and they even call it very badly like stupid love, and it is not about love. What you're gonna win with love? You're not gonna win wars with love. Of course you are, of course, but you're gonna transcend the wars. You're not gonna engage anymore. You're not with that, and you're in a different dimension. That there are no more wars. There's just unity. That's where we are all going someday. Okay, and maybe a lot of us have experienced that already, and we're here in this 3D. Currently, Earth is in 3D, shifting to 5D, 3D reality. And that's why they say, why love doesn't triumph on Earth? It does. It's gonna win in Earth. It's just you have to understand at this time the truth of Earth is like that. It's belligerence. It's wars. It's divisive. It's let's divide. Let's hate each other. It's like that. That's what they want us to do. That's the truth right now. Doesn't mean it's gonna be the truth forever. So that doesn't make it absolute. Truth is related to time. Okay. So, and it's related to the angle, which is the time. So if I say I see love in the world, I'm right. And if you say that you see hate in the world, you're also right. Just means we're in different angles. We're in different positions. But usually, if you do that, you have that discussion, and I say there's only love in the world, and love is the only way out, someone is going to say you're stupid. You see, they start with the insults usually, because it's a mental thing. When someone starts with the insults, is the mental implantation that you have to be right and he's wrong. And there's only one truth. There's not his truth and your truth. That's not possible. There's only your one. And you're right, and it has to make sense. Okay? Because they don't want us to discover that the truth is a force that works through time. And there's really no point and no need to be in this path of being truth seekers, because there's no absolute truth. So I hope you enjoyed this very short Monday episode. And if everything's okay, I'll see you back on Friday. I just someone made a suggestion, and it's an excellent suggestion. Do the channel updates at the end, because I made a quite long channel update on the previous episode, and I appreciate it. And so I'm gonna do them at the end. And thank you for all the growth. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for everyone that is engaging. I'm loving it. And please understand that this channel started in a way and is going to end in a way whenever it ends, that I'm just going to give you my experience. So I'm just going to give you my truth. So please don't get offended. You don't like it, don't watch the video, honestly, because that's the right play. Don't force yourself to watch stuff you don't like. But I cannot change. I cannot tell you what you want to listen. I can only tell you what resonates in me. Okay? It's not that I care about the truth. I honestly don't. I care about my experiences and sharing them with you listening. And I hope they have some value to you. I cannot really put a weight on that. I cannot force that hand. You have to decide if what I present is entertaining. That's neutral usually. It's like watching a soccer match, watching a football match, baseball, tennis match, the Olympics or whatever. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. I want you to stay if I'm entertaining. If you watch these videos and you say, I like what I hear. Maybe it's not, I don't resonate with that, which that means our truths are not aligning, but it's perfectly fine. I can accept it. The problem is when this upsets you. And that's when I get the nasty emails, and I call them nasty. I'm sorry about that, but the belligerent emails, okay? I'm not going to engage, guys. I'm just going to thank you for your message and leave it like that, okay? Because honestly, I have exactly zero interest in forcing your hand, in forcing my truth on you. You have to understand everything is about your truth, your inner universe you have in you. There is the truth you really must seek, but you have to figure it out. If you're still seeking the absolute truth out there, That's for you to figure out. That's not for me to say anything about that. Hope it makes sense. This was a very cryptic video, short and sweet, but I gave you a lot of information on this one. Whoever finds it, great. Whoever doesn't, great. No worries at all. We're all in the same path. Doesn't matter where we are. Truly doesn't matter. I'm very confident. I'm very happy with feeling that we're all going to get there someday. That's my position. So that gives him a lot of peace. So I hope you enjoyed this very short Monday episode. If everything's okay, I shall see you back on Friday with another short episode. It's going to be 3-4 short ones. As I really go with only one image, not really, not a lot of time invested on the preparation. And I hope you really enjoyed this one. Thank you very much. Have a great week. If everything's okay, I shall see you back on Friday. Thank you. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover your true self. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and to serve others. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover your true self? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to the universe. Simply ask, who am I? Where do I come from? What is my purpose? You will start getting signs, breadcrumbs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about this reality start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering your true self equals to real freedom. Your self-imposed limits will fall and you will be ready to understand this reality, but you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will set up a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, lust, envy, violence, justice through violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only your egoic mind and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Thank you very much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@thealexshow.tv. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.thealexshow.tv. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.